Hello everyone, my name is Rema Joseph Nanfa Ahonsi. I also go by the name The King Rema, or you can also call me The King Realm. I am a 200 level student of creative arts in the University of Lagos, the University of First Choice. I'm also a singer.
Our bellies shall flow.
Stage actor, professional background vocalist, TV presenter, and content creator.
Wow. All the accolades, one person.
Yeah.
How do you manage under all the pressure of all of these things that you do?
It's around what I was divinely orchestrated to do. So yes.
Divinely orchestrated. I like that. I like that statement of authority. All right, but of course you are here because you want to take on a greater feat. Can you let us know what that is?
Okay, so I'll be taking on the Guinness World Record attempt for the longest singing marathon by an individual, and that's going to be for 120 hours. That's 5 days.
That is a great feat, of course. But let's go back to the basics. How did you start music? How did you venture into music? How did you know, okay, you know what, music is my calling and I'm going to go for it? How did that happen for you?
Okay, so it started at age 10, precisely.
Wow. Quite early.
Yeah, really early. My mother discovered the talent and she started to groom me at home, teaching me how to harmonize, how to part songs. I started listening to songs also at home, joining choirs, going for rehearsals, auditions, experience. Geez, 10 years.
Well, let's talk about the fact that you are currently like your age right now and, precious day, everybody's like, most people that are singing, secular music and all of that. How were you able to like stick in the, you know what, I'm gonna do gospel or not me when I want to. What was that driving factor for you sticking to gospel songs?
So there's something called divine orchestration. I think I mentioned it before.
Yes, the authoritative statement.
Yes, it's a calling upon my life that I have known about since even when I was a child. So me trying to do something else would just be me deceiving myself because I already know the path that I'm supposed to take. And one thing about divination is if you do not follow that path, no matter what it is that you do, you will not succeed.
So did you ever at one point though deviate and then you just had to come back?
Yeah, so
Okay.
at a point I was doing background vocals for a secular artist that I don't know if I should mention names, but
That's fine.
Chidimai Kelly,
Okay.
when she was still in the secular world. Yeah, so I was one of her BGVs. We go to hotels to sing, we do this, we do that. A whole lot of other secular artists like that. But yeah, right now, and again, I was going for auditions, Nigerian Idol, The Voice Nigeria, where you had to learn more of secular songs.
Yeah.
So it has really helped even build me. It stretched me. So I'm not
So you have a
confined in it.
range
Yeah.
right now. That's beautiful to listen. So apparently now you followed your first artist that you did BGV back into the gospel. That's beautiful, of course.
Thank you.
So can we talk about your experience so far in the music scene, either gospel, because you already talked about some of the secular artists that you worked with. Let's see what was like what has been your experience like going for, who did you work with? What did you work? Which band did you join later on? And right now, where are you?
Okay, so I spoke about Chidima, so it was a fun experience with her. We had to, at a point, learn almost all her songs because most times she calls you and she's telling you, oh, I'm having a show in Eco Hotels, okay, come to the house. So yeah, studio, let's start scoring songs. And I'm like, oh, okay. Then we moved from there. I went to audition for Vintage Band. I think you guys know Vintage Band, the band in Lagos or Nigeria currently that is well known for live performances and all. And yeah, I got in. I was with them for like some months and I left. You see, that's what I'm saying, divination.
It will drag you back.
Yes. So so I now got dedicated more in church.
Okay.
And I started singing in church more. Some churches actually where I was singing, they paid me for my services. Oh Jesus.
So you were cashing out?
Kinda.
Okay.
But in a way, there was no fulfillment still.
Okay.
So I had to turn it down at some point. I had to tell them, no, you know what, I'm doing this to serve God. I'm using this for God, and I know He's going to bless. I'm not collecting money from this, but I know He's going to bless me somehow, somewhere. So currently, I'm with the 200 City Choir. I think you guys should know them. They're currently trending.
Of course.
Yeah, so yeah.
Let's talk about your now. The other 199 people in the choir, they are aware of this, your attempt to break the world record.
I give thanks to Mr. Shalom Matthew. He's our MD. And the rest of everybody else, the deciding bodies, we have Ife Macrock, we have Coach Rachel, Coach Jazari. These are coaches on The Voice Nigeria. Oh, we have a lot of people that I can't mention all their names. I have Sibe, I have everybody. But I say thank you to all of you. You guys have been amazing.
Now, this particular venture you're trying to break into and whatnot, what pushed you to decide that, I've gotten to a point where I want to put this on a stage such as Guinness World Record? What was that point I said, oh, bam, I got to break this Guinness World Record? Exactly.
So, I've always known that there will be a time in my life where I had to announce to the world what light I carry, the light that I carry. So, I've gone for The Voice Nigeria, and I get to a particular point, they now tell me no. I got to Nigerian Idol, get to maybe top 100, top 80, top 50, they tell you no. I'm like, okay, this is not the part.
I have to find another road in.
Jesus. And I said, okay. And I thought it through. I'm like, you know what? Why not try this thing? You have been rehearsing. You have experience. You are good at what you do. Why not try it? Why not give it a try? And it dropped in my heart, and I applied. That was during the period Hilda too was also doing hers.
Because I was going to ask, was that a factor that also pushed you?
It was one of the propelling factors, but not the major factor.
Okay.
So because of course I got approved and I kept it to myself. I should have done this since July, but I kept it to myself. But at a point, when her results came out and everybody I was like, you know what? This is a lady. She did this. She could do it. She accomplished it. Why can't I? Okay. Then at a point, I thought about it. Nigeria and some people with their, hate and all start saying, oh, is it because of Hilda? Okay. Oh, because of... That was why I kept it to myself this long. I wanted the whole thing to die off. I wanted the whole noise, social media and all.
I understand. Totally understand. All right. So we talked about how you started. We talked about the journey. We talked about where you are right now. But this very important question, I should have asked from the beginning, but I wanted you to speak first and see exactly, gauge some reactions. Music. How does music make you feel? What is music to you, basically? You guys dance first.
Music. Oh my God. I don't think I'll feel this fulfilled if I wasn't doing music. Now, that doesn't mean without music, I won't be fulfilled. Because, of course, I do stage acting. I do TV presenting. I do red carpet hosting. So those things, I find pleasure to doing them. But music always gives me this comfort. There's this exceeding happiness.
Satisfaction.
Yeah, when I sing. When I minister, now it's apart from singing, it's now ministerial calling. When I minister to people, when I sing and people say, oh, Rema, you touched my soul. Oh, Rema, you touched my heart. There's a particular thing you touched. God used you to do this in my life when you were singing. So singing gives me this ultimate satisfaction and happiness.
And that's why you do music.
That's why I stick to doing music all the time.
That is beautiful. I feel like that's the most passionate, reason that someone has given me for doing music. So to just wrap everything up, let's talk about what are the plans right now to break this record? When is it going to start? What are the measures you've put in place to put yourself out there and to make people realize that, I'm doing this? All right. Which other places have you spoken about it? Where exactly can people watch you try to break this record and all of that? Just give us details.
Okay, so planning has been going on for a while now.
How long?
A month, really.
Okay.
And venue is sorted. A whole lot of things. Media sorted. Volunteers are on board. already. Yeah, so we're just trying to get 1 or 2 sponsors to come on board to sort 1 or 2 things.
Okay, so
Which, by the grace of God, that will happen. I'm
definitely.
So, sure about
So,
that.
this is a call right now. If you're watching this and you think that you want to be a part of this success story, you should definitely reach out to Rema.
so much.
And where can they reach out to you?
So you can follow me on my social media. Instagram is at I am the King Realm. On X, which is Twitter, is _King Realm. On TikTok is The King Realm, and on Facebook is Joseph Ahonsi. So you could either send me a DM or you could call in on, I don't know if I should drop my number.
You can, of course, for free.
You can call in 0803-091-1566.
All right.
Thank you
Now, could you spell the King Realm? Because
yes, the King Realm is KINGRHEALM.
Okay. That's amazing. So I think you guys have all heard it from the horse's mouth. You can reach out to him on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
Yes, it starts
X.
25th.
Yeah,
25th to 30th of this month.
What's the
That's
venue?
on Saturday.
Or do you want to keep it to yourself?
What? The
venue?
venue?
Yeah.
The venue is at Lamp Studios. That's Light Arena Media Production Studios here in the University of Lagos on campus. It's opposite Faculty of Social Sciences.
So if you want to be there in person, of course, that's the venue. If you want to watch on social media, those are his social media handles. So you can reach out. And even before the D-Day, if you want to, drop a few words of encouragement, say, you know what, King Ram, we know you can do this. We're rooting for you. Because I definitely am rooting for you because I want to see this. I mean, I still have Unilag now. It's going to be another bragging right. Another bragging right, period. So to just conclude everything, do you have like a few words you want to say before we wrap it up?
I just want to say thank you to God Almighty. I want to say thank you to Unilag TV for having me here. I want to say thank you to every other person who at home right now or wherever it is you're watching, you're seeing this and you somewhere in your heart you're saying a word of prayer. I also want to say thank you to God again.
It's the main OG.
Thank you. And for those people that want to also achieve something like this or break something like this or do something bigger, please go ahead. Please don't let what people say deter you. Yeah, because it kind of almost destroyed this dream for me. But please, the sky is big enough.
For everybody, of course. Thank you very much. Now, of course, Rema is going to be giving us a freestyle performance, of course, because we want to see some, some teasers into the voice we're expecting to listen to. And by the way, if you did not know, he's planning to perform 1,300 gospel songs. 1,300 gospel songs. I mean, it is no motivation for you. You need to check up yourself. All right. So now, before we wrap it up, once again, you remember the person that's talking to you is Mika Mika. You can't see my face, but you can hear my voice, period. So what I want you to do is to click the subscribe button right down there. Drop a comment in the comment section. Encourage him. He's our boy. Let's hype him up. Let's ginger him, because if he gets this, he gets this for the whole country at large. So, Rema, a freestyle, please.
All right. Whoa, yeah. You've been faithful, God. Oh, from the ages past, yeah. That is why your name, is forevermore, yeah. You've been faithful, God, from the ages past. That is why your name, is forevermore.
Woo. Thank you very much for coming on the show today. It was very nice talking to you, and have a very good breaking record time. I don't know if that makes sense, but good luck, gingering you. We're giving you all of our support and all of our love from Unilag TV.